TYT Sports, everybody. That's Francis Maxwell. I'm Jason Rubin. But that right there is Jabari Parker.
Wait, I thought I was Jabari Parker and that was Francis Maxwell.
That's Jabari Parker. That's
You need to tell me this beforehand. You need to tell me this beforehand. Okay.
What's the news here? Jabari Parker is injured and he's out for the season with a torn ACL.
That's rough.
Knee. And it's brutal. A Chicago native. Who else tore his ACL?
Derrick Rose.
Yes.
Also plays for the Chicago Bulls, and he plays for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Correct. This happened against the Phoenix Suns last night, and it is a major blow to rookies in the NBA because we've seen Julius Randle go down, who was the number 7 overall pick in the draft, and Joel Embiid, who was drafted number 3 overall, came into the league with an already broken foot.
Yeah.
So that was already known. Now, Jabari Parker was a big help to the Milwaukee Bucks in their turnaround this season. This is a team that had 15 wins all of last year and is now led by Jason Kidd at head coach, and they already have 13 wins this year. They're 13-12. To the numbers, though, Parker, 19 years old, 12.3 points per game, which finished second, which was currently second on the team, 5.5 rebounds, and only 29.5 minutes played per game. Jason Kidd was monitoring his minutes, a developmental strategy, slowly ease these guys into the league. Now, Jabari Parker, although wasn't the core center of this Milwaukee Bucks team, it's still going to hurt them drastically over the next year. And this is a blow to Bucks fans.
A blow to basketball. Which seems to be happening quite a lot. And I've done a little bit of research on the injuries that occur in basketball, and I asked you a little bit before because obviously my preferences with soccer, and a lot of the time the injuries happen when your studs get caught in the grass and there's that traction that goes across, and maybe you move one way and your studs go the other, and that's how your knee pops. But in basketball, it's the way you pivot. It's the way you go, and one way you have to, if you run into the basket and you have to make that split second decision to go a different direction, like what's happened in Derrick Rose, or you need to go up in the air and land awkwardly, like we've seen happen with Paul George.
Correct.
The sport is brutal when it comes to injuries, and you need to. Some of them are some of the most. They keep calling them freak injuries, and yes, they are freak. The way sometimes the bone will protrude right out the skin, but injuries are occurring a lot in the NBA, and it seems to be happening in a player's knee area. And if you know an ACL injury, it's one of the worst you can get in sports because you start to tear that ligament in between your bones and your knees, and it leaves you susceptible to arthritis, which is, for me as a college athlete, my friend had the same thing and had to basically call it quits. And he was a great player because he was suffering the risk of getting arthritis in his knee. That
rehab process is not a quick fix injury. That's going to sideline you for a year. And although it is expected for Jabari Parker to be back for the 2015-2016 season, you're still out of play. You're not getting the experience that you truly need to develop. And just starting off at 19 years old with an already a bad knee injury, it's not a good sign. And I would hope that Jabari Parker returns to full health, just like any NBA rookie. Because this NBA rookie class was hyped up to be one of the best draft classes in NBA history. But right now, the top 5 scorers, with Parker still in that table, considering he just got injured last night, was Andrew Wiggins, who was the 1st overall selection, Jabari Parker 2nd, KJ McDaniels, Zach LaVine, and Bogdanovich on the Nets. And they're averaging 10.5 points per game, which, interestingly enough, would be the lowest amongst top 5 rookies, scoring rookies, since the 2000-2001 NBA draft. And for the throwback names in that draft, these are only the top 5 picks, not to be confused with the top 5 scoring rookies of that year. But some notable names: Kenyon Martin, Cincinnati Bearcats, one of the best uniforms you'll ever see in college basketball.
I want to check him out.
Mike Miller, what do you play for?
The Miami Heat. Could drain those threes. He plays with the Cleveland Cavs.
Because he followed who?
LeBron James. Is this a question, Al? Is this a question and answer for me?
He's killing it. Jay Crossover, Jamal Crawford, who plays for the Clippers, and Keon Dooling, just to throw out some throwback names for you. So Jabari Parker, down and out for the season. How's it going to affect the Bucks moving forward? Can they still make a playoff spot in the weak Eastern Conference? Leave us your thoughts in the comment section below. And subscribe to what?
I'm not going to answer. TYT Sports.
See you next time.